What's up, friends? Happy Friday from DeOrganized Media. Hopefully, you've had a very wonderful, high frequency, love filled week. The markets have been just chopping sideways all week long. Uh, what's going on there? Okay, I got a little lag just then. Hopefully, you could hear me. But yeah, it's GP from DeOrganized Media. Hopefully, that you guys, have a high frequency Friday. We're gonna play some games here in a little bit too. Have some fun with the guys. I got some Giga Brain Astronaut Scholars in the house. So yeah, let's have some fun. I got some bookmarks and let's take a look at the Bitcoin chart real quick. It feels like a Friday, like we're real close to the weekend. So um, we'll get into the chart, the Bitcoin chart, and take a look at this news. Of course, I don't have my bookmarks ready. Never have my bookmarks ready. Let's go. All right, so um, getting straight into the news here, we got Peace Love Music G. Definitely give Peace Love Music a follow on X. Join the Bitcoin World app Discord and mention that the organized sent you. You get the role. You are eligible to register your address for the airdrop. So we had Ice Art from Bitcoin World and Play on today this morning for the Let's Go Morning Show. They are developing some really awesome stuff with BRC20, R2.0, and alkanes and stuff like that using Stacks tech stack. So really interested and looking forward to seeing what this game produces. Really fun. I know IceArc is an OG from this ecosystem, so go jump into the Bitcoin World Discord and follow Bitcoin World app on X, along with DeOrganized BTC there. A couple good handles here to follow to stay in the know, honestly. So good stuff going on there. Another one from Peace here. I think it's a no-brainer to give the Legend of Stacks Legends the little
Draper of Stacks.
Hold on, we're gonna listen to this because Jack is the legend. So it's a no-brainer to give the Legend of Stacks Legends the title he wants and obviously deserves. Don Draper of STX. And then listen to this. I was just cheesing the whole time. Jack was talking about being the Don Draper of Stacks. Let's go.
All I gotta do is call me the Don Draper of Stacks. That's all I want. That's all I want is those props. I don't want any money. They can just say Jack's the Don Draper of Stacks.
Sounds like a good deal. I'm not gonna lie. And then Peace put it together on DeOrganized, the Legend of Stacks Legend. Look at that. Just called Jack the Don Draper of STX. Let's go. Coming from VoluePeak.btc, and that is at DemiHumanB. Definitely give him a follow as well. Missed my streak, but day 3 of asking, why don't you have a Gigapepe V2? Look at this. Look at this guy, man. Spun up this awesome AI rendition of his Gigapepe collection. This is one of his Gigapepe V2s, and he took the AI and he's just singing his heart out up there, man. But why don't you have a Gigapepe V2? Go mint Gigapepe V2 on stacks.gamma.io with your Leather or Xverse wallet. Let's go. Here we go. This was a pretty cool one too. From 300 the artist, my guy. That's my twin. Big shout out to 300 the artist on X. You need to give him a follow. Plot twist in the Starman versus Project 3 saga. GPSC, that's my handle here. GPSC underscore STX is cashing in as Memobots and Gigapepe V2 enter the fight. Dragged into the Leo beef. They look less like allies, more like hired mercenaries. And look at this picture, another AI rendition of my PFP here, using the IP and running it through AI to get these different iterations is based. Big shout out to the Stacks AI Guild as well, working to find different workflows for content creators and to document them and put other people on. So, this is some really good stuff that you can get out of the Stacks AI Guild. We'll get to that in just a minute. I think I have a pinned post for them as well. But getting into the main news here, well reserves just dropped by over 100,000 BTC in the past 30 days, marking the largest sell-off since 2022. And we can take a look at this, seeing a huge decline. What's this side number? This is the 30-day balance change of Bitcoin. See it down all-time largest sell-off. Big sell-off. Look at all these other sell-offs, how big they were, and look at this one, big boy sell-off. So reserves dropping by 100,000 BTC in the last 30 days. Really pales in the comparison of what is being accumulated, though, honestly. Coming from the Stacks Foundation, and you want to follow this one, this is at Stacks.org, introducing grant opportunities for builders as the Stacks ecosystem continues to push, our ecosystems push to bring SIP31 resources to the ecosystem carries on. We're bringing you information about grants available for the next few months. These opportunities serve as a bridge to the Stacks endowment, rolling out a comprehensive program in partnership with the broader community. Ongoing work per the Stack roadmap, including onboarding of major bridges and other partners, future R&D, etc., continue on. This is a net new funding put aside for builders in the short term. Read more in the article added below in the replies, and I'll push this back to the top of my page here. That is GPSC_SDF. If you want to go and click on this link and read a little bit more about these grants and opportunities for builders in the Stacks ecosystem. Coming from House of Chimera, Bitcoin is powerful but limited. Stacks' SBTC unlocks its full potential. Secured by Bitcoin finality, trust minimized peg mechanism, unlocks new yield plus liquidity, 500 million plus already in TVL. Is SBTC the bridge that finally brings extensive BTC adoption to DeFi? Anon. And we take a look at this little chart here. Very, very nice chart put together by House of Chimera. Look at this. Pretty cool read on SBTC. If you do not know about SBTC, there you go. Now you know all about it. One-to-one backed wrapped Bitcoin asset, fully trust minimalized and decentralized, and no federated systems involved. Look at that. Coming from the main Stacks handle here, and you want to follow this as well to stay in the know about everything going on in our ecosystem. That is at Stacks. Bitcoin's long-term sustainability is being discussed on X. Stacks' unique design is a solution to this problem. No other Bitcoin layer is as Bitcoin aligned as Stacks is. These Stacks Satoshi upgrades will only strengthen this alignment. Let's read a little bit about this. So collectively, we're dubbing these Satoshi upgrades, and they will ensure Stacks remains the leading Bitcoin layer 2, with SBTC becoming entrenched as the most secure programmable Bitcoin asset. Designs include paths to increase security, liquidity, TVL, and user growth, while enabling new use cases along ever improving trust assumptions for underlying BTC. These upgrades will be released iteratively as they are available, with many improvements rolling out as soon as Q3. Wow, so we are getting into Q3 now, so maybe we're going to start to see some of these Satoshi upgrades roll out. Very cool. Key objectives of the Satoshi upgrade: create a self-custodial on-ramp into SBTC. I love that. On-ramp, huge. Expand access for institutional capital. Preserve or improve UX and DeFi composability. Unlock new and exciting use cases. While SBTC already has a high trust distributed signer network securing it, major BTC holders have indicated to us that there are tens of billions of dollars in BTC capital wanting to deploy in even more trust minimized setups. We've identified 2 technical advancements that will allow SBTC to evolve to meet these objectives. We'll cover these innovations at a high level, expand on how they meet the objectives, and then outline a possible implementation path. Look at that. So seeing a lot of capital looking and speculating on SBTC, huge. Overview of technical advancement. Self-custodial minting. A programmable Bitcoin asset would ideally require that any transaction that could move a Bitcoin holder's underlying BTC must be signed by them, thereby eliminating any custodial risk. As we'll show later, using a combination of zero-knowledge proofs, HTLCs, and the fact that Stacks nodes have access to Bitcoin state and therefore can independently verify the existence of any given Bitcoin transaction, it is indeed possible to design this into SBTC. Extra care must be taken when transfers happen. Look at that. Just a small read into some of these Satoshi updates or upgrades that they plan on rolling out very, very soon. Also at the top of my page, if you want to go check it out, that is GPSC underscore BT or STX. Um, but yeah, huge. These Satoshi upgrades include dual stacking, where you'll be able to bring your own native Bitcoin over into the ecosystem and earn yield on it. And then you also get a yield boost for holding STX with that. So to get the maximum level of yield, you're going to want to hold a combination of both Bitcoin and STX. Um, then and a lot of improvements on Nakamoto as well, like the speed and throughput, transaction throughput, all that's being worked on. And then this now a self custodial on ramp into SBTC. Yes, let's go. Bullish. Again, from the main stacks handle here, Bitcoin first apps on Simply Grow Faster. Bitcoin first apps simply grow faster on stacks. Zest nearing 100 million TVL and 10 million in borrows. Stacking DAO close to 100 million STX stack. Granite at 24 million TVL and still climbing. 360 million plus traded on Biplo in 2025 alone. Hermetica emerges as the fastest growing app this month. So, all across Bitcoin DeFi and the Stacks ecosystem, it is growing. And I like this meme. Whoever cooked this meme, waiting for stacking rewards, that's 0 days, and then stacking DAO users, like 0 days. If you did not know about stacking DAO and SDSDX and SDSDX BTC, go check out stacking DAO at stacking DAO, guys. Get into the stacking DAO community. I am the community manager over there, and I have a based activity schedule for all of us to play some poker, some Pokemon tournaments, and weekly content contests, all that in the Stacking DAO Discord. Lots of fun. And then again, like right here, I am the CM for Zest Protocol as well. That is at Zest Protocol. Jump into the Zest Protocol Discord as well. Zest teams keep pushing BTC adoption in all ways possible. And it is a quote of this tweet by Tycho. Some exciting news. We just launched Treasury and are running to become Europe's largest Bitcoin Treasury company. Tyler and Cameron Winklevoss and David Bailey's Nakamoto bringing an initial raise of 147 million. So why Europe? And they have this nice post right here that I can push to my timeline for you to figure out a little bit about Treasury. So big news: Treasury launches with the ambition to become Europe's largest Bitcoin treasury company, backed by Winklevoss and Nakamoto. Treasury has 126 euros, that is $147 million, accumulated over 1,000 BTC. Plans reverse listing on Euronext Amsterdam, ticker TRSR, and then we're building Europe's digital golden age. I love this. This is awesome. Tycho getting involved here. So really cool stuff. I want to read Rubes' take on it as well. In my opinion, it's clear a good chunk of this treasury company will land on Zest Protocol, with Tycho spearheading the movement. It's obvious that institutional investors, funds, and treasury companies will want to earn yield on these vast sums of BTC. Stacks can unlock this with SBTC. Base take from Rubes, getting in there. We want our leaders from this ecosystem kind of mingling and starting and helping with other projects. It's good cross-community pollination. I've said that word several times this week. I feel like it's great. I love to see things get intertwined with our ecosystem. But big, jump into the Zest Protocol Discord, guys. I'm going to shoot a QR code for you up there in the top left-hand corner. You'll see the Zest Discord. I can't believe I've been reporting with that DeOrganized Discord QR code this whole time. Look at me, man. Look at me. It does feel like a Friday. It's been a long week. I've been working hard. So solid, though. Solid. Jump into the Zest Discord. We're going to be playing some games in a little bit after this episode of DeOrganized Nightly. All right, so getting into the main news. I thought I was into the main news, but then I read into the Stacks news here. Right here. So with Cointelegraph, it's new. A solo miner has successfully mined an entire Bitcoin block on their own, earning a reward of about $353,000. Huge win. Look at that, 3.134 BTC. Let's go. I've been wanting to get a solo miner. What do you think I should do? Should I get a little bid axe to solo mine some BTC and maybe win the lottery? Just pay a little bit of electricity a month to run it. I don't know, man. I've been thinking about it. New stablecoin X has raised an additional 530 million, bringing its total pipe financing to 895 million to acquire 3 billion of ENA tokens and support a 310 million buyback program. Uh, Look at that, Athena and stablecoin. I don't know what this is. I need to do a little research on it, honestly. But yeah, ENA tokens. That's going on. Stablecoin X. Right. Update. It's past time for the Fed to act, says U.S. Labor Secretary. Also highlights wage gains, strong GDP, low gas prices, all that. Look at what is he pointing at? What is he pointing at? He's definitely not pointing. Like, is he pointing at interest rates because they're still high? Okay. Today, Trump Media completes deal with Crypto.com, acquiring 684.4 million Pro to be staked by Crypto.com custody. Huh. Look at that. Trump Media. Wow. Just in, Kazakhstan's AFSA has launched a pilot allowing regulatory fees to be paid in USD pegged stablecoins, with Bybit as the first participant. Okay, so awesome. Regulatory fees paid in stables. Nice. A clear way to bow down to the man. Nice. Just in, Google faces a 3.45 billion antitrust fine tied to EU regulators tied to its ad tech practices. Oh man, somebody messed up in the ad department. Um, they are breaching antitrust laws. Don't do that, Google. You have to pay $3.45 billion in fees. Don't do it. Bullish Belarus. Bullish Belarus. Say that 10 times fast. Bullish Belarus president Alexander Lukashenko. I'm gonna say President Lukashenko. I probably butchered that. Don't fry me. Has instructed lawmakers to create clear and transparent rules for the country's cryptocurrency market. Look at this guy making clear laws and transparent rules for crypto in this country. Let's go. Belarus. Latest, Sol Strategy has become the first Solana treasury company to receive approval for a NASDAQ listing. It's crazy because I think MicroStrategy didn't qualify for the S&P, or they turned it down or something today. I know that people were speculating that it would have been included in the S&P 500, but it was not. So, happened. Update. On-chain data shows World Liberty Finance, that is WLFI, blacklisted 272 addresses in 7 days per Galaxy researcher. Why do you want to buy some centralized garbage where you could just get blacklisted? I don't know. I don't have any World Liberty Finance. I don't hold any of it. Latest, Justin Sun to buy 10 million of alts, that is ticker ALTS, and 10 million of World Liberty Finance, calling U.S. listed crypto stocks undervalued. Look at that. You know what's U.S. based in this crypto? Stacks is, actually. So Justin Sun, let's see post about Stacks. Latest, Trump family linked American Bitcoin Corp climbs to 25th spot among top Bitcoin treasuries, overtaking the Smarter Web company. Like I said, man, everybody and their mom, all of these companies, universities, scientific groups, ballerina studios, all of them are starting to hodl Bitcoin. It's crazy. Today, gold has reached a new all-time high of $3,600. That is 3,600 big ones. Look at that new gold all-time high. Bullish. Eric Trump says crypto is growing faster than the internet. Crazy. The internet boom, and look at this, man. He's saying crypto is growing faster. Very cool. It's even cooler. The decentralized user-owned internet of Bitcoin, aka Stacks. Boom. New Hyperliquid will deploy its native stablecoin USDH. Huh? Via validator voting. What? Look at that, man. You're just taking Hermetica's ticker. Go get your own ideas. A network upgrade will also slash fees on select trading pairs by 80%. Okay, whatever. I don't. Yeah, all right. James Wynn says his UK bank accounts have been frozen without explanation, used to pay millions in taxes. James Wynn just not having a good year, not a whole bunch of wins. My bank accounts in the UK have been frozen. Accounts I have paid millions of pounds worth of taxes from. Frozen, no reason, no illicit activity, no criminal record, no explanation. One of which I paid an extremely large amount of money to the UK Gov to pay my tax early for the year of April 2024-25. This is disgusting. My money, my hard-earned tax-paying money. What in the actual F is going on here? James Wynn is pissed. Damn, man. Damn. Rough. Rough. Did I hear somebody just chime in? I think it was on this page. Today. That happened today. And I don't want to, you keep reading through the news. I'll probably hit a couple more of these, and then I'm gonna bring the guys on, and we're gonna chop it up a little bit. SEC and CFTC weighing plans to bring perpetual contracts onshore for U.S. traders. Agencies will co-host a joint roundtable on September 29th. So pretty cool here. Looking like we have some futures contracts coming to the U.S. There you go. U.S. added 22K non-farm jobs in August. Unemployment rose to 4.3%, the highest since 2021. Spot gold new all-time high there. That's what the chart looks like. Just fucking ripping. Bullish Europe secures BA Fin. That is BaFin or BA. I don't know how they pronounce it. BAFIN license under MiCA, expanding its regulated footprint in Germany. Bullish Europe. Okay, cool. Tesla board proposes new plan that could reward Elon Musk with $1 trillion in stock over the next decade. And then this one, I think this is the last one. Yeah. Tether is in talks to invest in gold mining per FT. CEO Paulo Ardonio. Yeah, I think it's Ardonio. Calls gold natural Bitcoin, just like others probably call Bitcoin, digital gold. He calls it natural Bitcoin. Look at that. Clever. All right. Okay, yeah. And the Chainlink Reserve added 43,937 link, raising total holdings to 237,000 or 100,000 or no. Yeah, $237,1,400. Yep. And celebrity meme coins implode. So this is your daily reminder to, this is not financial advice and to do your own research. Don't buy into the Yeezy token, right? When Kanye launches a token for the third or fourth time and you get burnt again because you think Yeezy's token is just going to make you a millionaire overnight, is the biggest thing since sliced bread, and then you get dumped on by insiders. Remember that people say no crying in the casino for a reason. You need to do research and due diligence on these projects that you are putting your hard-earned money into. That way you're not getting scammed. That is going to become more prevalent in our space as it grows. People looking to extract value instead of bringing value. So be cool, carry on, do your research, not financial advice. And then, I'll talk about C active addresses just hit their highest weekly level in 2025. And then, this one here too. So Bitcoin shows major bullish divergence as it drops 5.9%, while S&P 500 rises 0.4%, and gold gains 5.5% since August 22nd. Historical patterns suggest Bitcoin may catch up when trailing traditional markets for sustained periods. So we might get a pop. Very nice. So Bitcoin is down, making a bullish divergence down here. Gold getting its pop, and S&P kind of chopping sideways, I guess. We're expecting Bitcoin to move from down here, I guess, to catch back up here. We shall see. And without further ado, I do want to stop sharing my screen. Actually, let's take a look at the Bitcoin chart real quick, and then I'll bring on the guys. Yeah, a lot of chop sideways. Looks like we came down on the 4-hour time frame and tested the 800 moving average, which is this big, thick purple line. Sometimes we find support at once in a blue moon. Looks like we came up and tested it, went down, and then popped, got back above it, came back and retested it on the 4-hour. So maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be good, guys. Maybe it'll be bullish, and by the 15th, we'll have some Fed rate cuts, and we'll do real good. Okay. All right. Now let me stop sharing my screen. I'm gonna bring on the guys. Talk about what's going on in the ecosystem. So tonight we've got Balu Pig, and we also got Tenderly. Balu, how are we doing tonight? Happy Friday, guys.
Hey, happy Friday, GP. How are you doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Just been kind of
Oh, you already want to kick some
just
ass?
grinding.
Damn.
Are you with us, Tenderly? I think Tenderly he's in a space.
I don't think he hears us. Yeah, I don't think he hears us.
Probably in a space. I know Blockface was doing a space for a little bit. I know that they've been building Talk, so that's interesting. Which is like a vibe coding, kind of like you can go talk to the AI in Pigeon, and it'll translate into code exactly what you want to build. And I thought that was pretty cool. Blockface and them are also working on a Shopify integration for SBTC, their SBTC store. So I think that's pretty cool too. A lot of cool stuff being built right now, man. A lot of cool stuff being built. I know that. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to say, I think what they're doing with AI is crazy, and it's really, really good, especially Blockface. Because Blockface is what you call a library of knowledge. He has so much knowledge in regards to AI. He's able to use AI for various stuff. So I think, yeah, Talk is a really good initiative. I think it was well.
What are you playing right now?
No, I'm not the one playing right now. No, I'm not the one playing right now. It's just someone deciding to play.
Well, we're gonna play in a little bit here. I know that we're gonna probably start off with some probably some mini games in the Discord that everybody can jump in on, and then I'm gonna share my screen and we're gonna play some Call of Duty Mobile for a little bit. Yeah, I'm excited, dude. I want to do these game nights like twice a month, something like that. Just have some fun, kick it with the community, and maybe do some like we'll do some like giveaways for Giga V2 NFTs, some memo bots and stuff like that. Maybe a small STX giveaway as well. Looks like we lost Tenderly for a little bit. No big deal.
Yeah. I mean, for the game nights, we could do like a lot. I could even drop some ATOs. I mean, those who show up will benefit a lot. I mean, that would be fun to see, like hanging out with the guys.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we could even try to see if like other community founders want to like chip in some prizes here too. Maybe we do a prize from the Zest Meme Coin Sprint trust, the wallet, the chest that we have for it. Maybe we give away a Zest Meme Coin chest full of Rue, Leo, Flat, Nasty, Peggy, STSDX. Got a bunch of SIP10 assets in it. So do something like that. I think that Discord has plenty of good integrations. So it looks like Tenderly's back with us. Tenderly, we got you, dude. What's up? Can't hear you, bud.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm
There he is. What's up, dude? How's your week been? Dun dun dun.
Cindy, can you hear us? Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good. It was breaking up for.
Oh, you got to mute your mic. He's having a hard time today. Shit. He came in on the Talk account. I was like, I was like, who is this? I didn't notice it at first because it didn't register. Even though I just had Michael on the show, I had Blockface on the show on Wednesday, talking about what's being built, and um, didn't even register until he started talking. That because I saw him drop on the Stacks Africa space today. He just dropped from the speakers panel to listener real quick, and then he came back on the Talk account. Like, who is this on the speaker role? So got to follow the Talk account. We need to secure the BNS for him though. That way it could be solid. So yeah, lots of it was a busy week. It was super busy for our space. I feel like everybody was just kind of heads down and grinding, including Crypto Dude. I've started getting my stuff I ordered for my machine. That way I can get it upgraded to host Unreal Engine on it, like with the graphics card and all that stuff. So I'm really excited to start building on Cryptonauts with Crypto Dude. It's gonna be a blast. I think that's gonna be probably one of the games that we'll play during like game nights, like we're gonna do tonight in the Zest Discord. Maybe we end up making some more party games as well. I don't think that we're not gonna stop just at Cryptonauts. We're gonna build other games as well. So excited to start studying a new medium and figuring out how to like piece things together in Unreal Engine.
Yeah, I mean, with Cryptonauts coming, that'll be really fun, to be honest, because I know how much Crypto has put in it. He's been growing, in many ways. He talked about how he was able to merge the what was it called? The document together. So I think he's doing a good job with what he's doing. I just can't wait for the launch because I think it will be massive. If we get more people into it, we get more eyes on the project. I feel like we would be in store for more adaptations of the game. We would even have some sponsors and shit like that.
Yeah, I feel like people should definitely jump into the BoostX Discord and kind of see what we have, what's going on in there, right? Like, so if we here, I want to show people the BoostX Discord real quick so they can kind of get a peek at what Crypto Dude has been working on. So this is the BoostX Discord. You get a bunch of different, info here, but the main thing, right, is that you can get the, let's see if I can find screenshots. Here we go. So let's scroll through and look at all of these things that he's already built into this game. Like, right, this is only a couple months in the making, right? And he's got his main level done. Here's somebody else chiming into the nightly. Who's here? We got Bread Dog in the house. Who else we got? We got Tenderly is back in here. We got Jeremiah. What's up, guys? Happy Friday. Just looking at the BoostX Discord. We were talking about Cryptonauts, so I was looking at some of these pictures. How's everybody Friday going?
Yeah, happy Friday, GP.
Hey guys, can you hear us?
So this is the main level. I think it's one of the ridges that NASA wants to end up landing on and going discover. I forget the name. I think it's Noble Ridge. It might be Noble Ridge is the name of it. Got that, and then he had this building in the level at first. It was like a plug-in to this, and it had a lot of like lighting textures. Look at that. Look at that, how good it looks with that reflection of the earth there, right in the floor. That's how detailed this game is going to be. It's going to be fly. So yeah, this is another look at like how the lighting and stuff works. This little building was very taxing on the level, for sure. It had to be removed, but Look at that! Like he's got little homages to um, different tokens within our ecosystem. So this is uh, like a UAP, right? Like a crashed UFO, and then you go up to
I
here.
think it has like a portal under it. I think this one has a portal under it.
Right, kind of demonstrating what you can do if you hold those assets. So you could put a gate on the portal and then end up making it to where somebody has to own flat to get into the secret room to enter the UFO. And it looks completely different now. So it's got a whole different aesthetic, and it's also got another character from the Stacks ecosystem sitting there. And so you can see kind of how over time the idea surrounding it developed. It looked a little different, right? Just kind of him getting feedback and playing with it. You can see how it's changed over time. We imported this bear guy, right? So we were cooking one night and we saw that we discovered that you can download these assets and then actually plug them into the game. So this is a bear robot guy, right? Cocaine bear hybrid that he put into the map that you can actually play as. So that's pretty dope. Might do some of that, but this is where it's really at. Like, so talking about this stuff, this is some of the stuff that I'm going to be working on learning. So you can see here that he kind of pasted the Boost X logo on this box here and kind of was playing with painting different meshes in Substance Painter, and then he ended up coming out with this like this color scheme, which is fire. It's flame. I think it might have been this one that turned out to be the DeOrganized skin eventually. And then this is the Boost X skin right here. So he's got the Boost X emblem on the back of the helmet, the back of the backpack and stuff.
Yeah, see that stripper GP.
Oh yeah, can't ignore the stripper GP. Look at this. So this is my avatar. This is my PFP on X, and we took it and ran it through Meshi, and created a model for a game character and inserted him into the game. And he actually does little dances and stuff on the shoulder there. He's got like the little pole dancing GP. Look at that. Look at that, dude. And then the DeOrganized Media skin, of course, with dancing GP accents. Oh shit, it's cool, dude. He's sitting there grooving and stuff. And this is like his first time, like kind of like playing with painting weapons in Substance Painter, and he's gotten so much better at all of it, dude. Getting to see his process, like going through like BoostX, launching BoostX, where you can interact with people from X, interact on the Stacks blockchain from X, as well as Discord. Got these two here. You could see how he's gotten better with Cryptonauts over time. So we were able to track all of the process, and how this dev has like pulled up his game. Look at this. You cooked this with AI. This just stack it, and this is your PFP. This is a spaghetti punk fire. So he's very basic for like at this point, but it's still clean, right? He's learning how to do one different texture here. This is a different texture. That's a different texture. That's a different texture. So he's applied many different textures here, and then you can then change the color of those textures. Creating in 3D is completely different. Look at that. Look at that OG. The Gengar in the background. Heard somebody else pop into. Let's see. Blockface in the house. What's Blockface doing here? What's up, dude?
Yo, what's going on?
Nothing, just kind of scrolling through the BoostX Discord and looking at all of these different skins and how Cryptonauts has kind of evolved over time. Were you guys in the space just now? I was just talking about you. Talking about Talk.
Yeah, I think we convinced Hero to keep our Talk team alive.
Oh, so he's gonna talk to the ones that needed to be talk to.
Yes, and then gonna talk together and come out with a toxicision.
Toxicision is what it's definitely needed. You know, we could use a toxicision for the talk.
We just have to prevent the talk from becoming toxic.
You see, that's the challenge, man. You know, people are they just want to be talking, man, you know. Keeping the talk from becoming toxic. This is a C4. People know what this is. This is a bomb that like blasts forwards, right? Got little pepes on them and stuff. But imagine like connecting this to like holding an asset in the Stacks ecosystem, like an NFT, like a Giga Pepe or something, and you get this skin on your Claymores, or like what a Giga Pepe, you could get a Pepe grenade. This is only the start of where we were playing with it, you know, like, and then I'm gonna be cooking on this too, so this is dope. Got a graphics card for the first time in my life, Mike.
Ooh, what kind?
A Radiant something. Gigabyte
Nice.
Radiant something like that. Something nice.
That's
Something
sick.
cool, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna be using it to make this stuff.
What would be cool is if we could set like an application so that people that don't have a GPU can like connect to GPSC's GPU as a service.
Let me do that, please. I would do it.
We should figure
We
that out.
should. That's a cool, like, sell my GPU
I talked to Rocky
power
about
for
that.
it, like, and make a server or something. How would they do that? Because like
Yeah,
the reason
exactly.
I got it is
Yeah.
because I need to be able to host Unreal Engine on it. So
Yes.
that takes a whole lot. You need a GPU for that. I didn't have one. So,
Yeah, now you have it.
and then like for the times that I'm
So-
not using it,
You're not using
then
it.
I can.
So you should be mining, right?
Yeah.
And you can mine more than Bitcoin.
What
or
could people do with
stacks.
it?
You can actually mine GPU
Yeah.
use.
What could people do with that? Because I used to look into.
Come on, how are you gonna have a GPU and you have a brand GPSC, GPSC University,
So yeah, I'm teaching people how to make assets in 3D.
and you're giving them the hardware as a service,
That's
but
a
you have
big
to be a
service.
member of the community.
You gotta hold the Giga Pepe V2 to have.
Exactly. So now we have utility. Say it ain't so.
Wow, how times change.
I'm telling you, like Crypto Dude could probably show you how to do that, right?
I bet he could, dude. I bet he could. Like he's pretty. You know, he knew what I needed to order, right? He was like, took a look
He's
at
my mentor
stats.
right now for clarity.
He's a damn good mentor, isn't
He's
he?
a great mentor.
It's freaking awesome. So I'm gonna be learning some stuff too. Like I'm gonna be learning this, and then obviously I want to learn how to connect assets in that loop that he's created for, you know, connecting stacks to Unreal Engine. Fucking fly as a bird, dude. It really is. Here he's just showing how create a game will pop up a lobby if you hold the battle pass. Eventually, I mean, it's going to be gated. Everybody will be able to download a copy to their machine, but they won't, or go to the server, but they may not be able to play unless they have the battle pass for season 1 or season 0 rather. This is the, this is actually for holding a Giga Pepe V2. You get access to this lounge, right? This is the Giga Lounge. And then if you hold a certain amount of Giga Pepe V2s, you can get on the Giga Pepe spaceship, right? This is the spaceship. Use your imagination. This is a disc, but you know, this could be a spaceship. And look at that. That's the dancing GP on his shoulder. Saw him doing the hip twerks. Look at that. So yeah, how are we gonna? I mean, I think that would be really based. Like you'd be able to use the GPU. I just have it running the whole time.
Yep.
100% uptime because I don't download anything to it except for crypto nuts.
Imagine you have a GPSC or Giga Pepe API, right? And people can call that number and turn their prompt into videos, GPU quality videos.
That's insane. I didn't know something like that was possible, where like the hardware was here, and then somebody else can use the
Well, now
compute from it.
you're Microsoft now. You're Google now. That's your data center with the one GPU card, right? That's the same thing Elon Musk is doing. He just has more cards.
So I got to get my card game up. I see that. That way I can have the most based server, Fred Dog in the house. Bringing Fred Dog back up. But yeah, so maybe we talk to dude and see about doing something like that and see how feasible it is. And because I'm not going to be cooking 100% of the time, right? So that's a good method to put it to work. And
It's
then
not just for images. You could host your own GPSC AI on that and serve it.
Ooh, oh shit. I got my screens in today too. Like my screens are real nice.
Nice.
Because I was not gonna be able to. Like, I got this real, got a like an old HP monitor. It's like HPW 1907. It's like it looks like it was built in 1907. So I gotta be able to see the pixels. I wonder how it's gonna affect my art. Like seeing a different screen.
How it's going to affect your art, I think, is it's going to change the tooling that you can use. So, have you ever looked at Comfy UI? Comfy UI?
Comfy UI? I have not.
Yeah, open that up.
Yeah,
Go look.
Comfy.ui?
Just Comfy UI. Just Google that.
Comfy UI. Okay,
Pull
so
it up.
yeah, let me change the screen, get this pulled up, and we will check this out together. Just changing screen here.
So this is what the fancy boys use, is Comfy UI. So behind every application you use to create videos, like Midjourney, they probably use Comfy UI in the background to do it.
Really?
Yep, for Midjourney and all that stuff, it's Comfy UI. So if you look at the gallery, let's take a look at
The
the image.
most powerful open source node-based application for generative AI. So let's take a look. Yeah. Built, tweaked, and dreamed in Comfy UI, a small glimpse of what's being created with Comfy UI by the community. Insane. Look at this. I could host my own Giga AI. Freaking insane. And then image generation and all that stuff. This is what I need.
Hey, that shit is dope.
Isn't it?
Oh dear.
And then like I host the AI.
That video is
This is sick. I'm not gonna lie. But I was talking about decentralizing the storytelling of the Gigaverse and getting the holders involved too. So if I wanted to host my AI, I could do it now. So that's cool. Let's see. Look at that. How? Look at those textures. Like a person and it's two people holding hands and stuff. Look at that. Insane. This is trippy. So this is what you were talking about, like a node-based. This is GPU stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what powers this are GPUs. So you can open up a new Google search and type in Comfy UI JSON node diagram, Comfy UI JSON node diagram. And you'll see the exact pipeline that sits behind all of these image generation companies. It's these workflows.
Let's check it out. If I can open image in new tab. Yep. Why is it trying?
Oh, try this actually. I'm going to show you a site that has this
Exactly.
already looking good. Runcomfy.com. runcomfy.com.
And this will have all of the beats. All right, Comfy Cloud, Comfy UI Cloud, amazing tools for amazing art. Run Comfy helps you focus on art instead of red errors. So very, very cool. Get started for free. Join us on Discord. Click to try Comfy UI for free. So open this.
So they have all the diagrams that we've created.
It's insane. It's insane. Look at this. Here, I'll
There you
this
go.
up here too.
But again, you need a GPU to execute this workflow.
Huh.
Or a GPU-C.
Now, I'm wondering if I can use my compute to help players like have cleaner gameplay and stuff like that, like
Correct.
Cryptonauts. Right?
Yeah.
Is that potentially a thing that could happen?
If you have a GPU, if you have a GPU, you can now be a AI service provider now.
Damn. Okay. My own AI. Fucking insane. Crazy. Maybe that's what I'll do. Host my own AI. That way I can spin up my own Meshy. Have you played with Meshy.ai?
Yeah, exactly.
Spin up my own Meshy.
Yep.
Freaking insane, dude. Meshy is pretty new, and it's getting it's been getting a couple new features over the last week or so. Now you can take your meshes that you create with it and then place it within an environment and then generate a picture for it. Pretty cool for if you're trying to showcase your assets that you're developing for a game. And within you can say hey, put it in medieval, put Giga Pepe and Leocat in medieval, England or medieval times back then.
Mhm.
So you could do that.
Can you see the Run Comfy gallery at the top?
Let me go
It
back
has another.
here on Run Comfy. Let's see if I go back to the top. Hamburger menu.
it's
Let me
gonna zoom
zoom
in
out
on
just
me.
a bit. Yeah. All right. So Comfy UI, serverless API, Comfy Cloud, Playground, pricing. Is it Playground? Let me zoom back out a little bit more too. I don't see a gallery here.
Keep going. Launch.
Is it on the Playground?
Oh, art. Okay, keep going. Serverless API. Oh, there it is. At the bottom, they started showing some examples there.
Down here.
Oh no! Scroll back up. I think we missed the images.
Oh, these are the
Keep
images.
going. There you go. Yeah.
Crazy. Look at this. Do content like this and have an
That's
avatar.
what GPUs are for. Yeah.
Fucking crazy, dude. Yeah, I'm excited. This is a whole new, potential alleyway for creation for me. So I've been super stoked about learning how to create meshes and then texturing them and all of that. I've been watching videos. That's what I've been doing, just studying. So now that I've got the requirements, I can do that and then potentially host an AI and then, maybe monetize it with the Gigaverse IP. Sick. 16, 24, 48.
Yeah, what I see is imagine, for example, they either hold the NFT to use it or they have a .btc address. So with the applications I'm creating, I'm thinking about creating a login using the .btc. So if you have a .btc, you can get in. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. They're
But
they're working on spinning up whole ordinal inscription websites, like where you can inscribe a website. Did you see that with Hero Systems? Brandon and Eric from I think
yeah,
Eric's from Hero Systems, and then Brandon Marshall's from Trust Machine. So they were talking about that, and then imagine having like a website connected to your BNS. Wouldn't that be sick? Where you could just go host a website with your BNS. Freaking insane. Lots of cool stuff being developed right now. I think everybody's in like build it mode, assemble your team mode, right? Like let's start shipping some stuff and see what happens. Getting ready for this endowment, and I'm just building for fun. I am trying to inspire the change by facilitating the fun. So we'll see how far I get with that. I think I'm gonna go pretty far. Like I think I could do this. I really like making game assets and then playing with them. And this like, so taking meshy and creating like a mesh and stuff like that is not even like tickling my creator bone. It's like, okay, I can't even edit these meshes yet. I haven't even edited the mesh. I can't host the software I need to do that. So but I'm about ready to get in there. Like the pieces are coming in one by one.
yeah, we have a month. The Dora Hacks SPTC hackathon just finished. There's another one happening in 1 month.
Saw that.
I talked to Hero today. It's 25 grand, so it's almost 7.3 times the amount, or no, 8.3 times the amount that we had before with the 3,000. And so I talked to Hero about, if we're going to continue, for example, building out the Pigeon Talk. I talked to him about leveraging this team as an experiment. My guild can AI credits for a team build for the next month.
I wonder how many apps and how many different things are going to be built, right? Like, or is it going to be like a super app that does everything?
What I'm finding is most beneficial is talking to Crypto Dude, because that's the way I can understand smart contracts. And the more I understand about smart contracts, the more I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. So I'll show you. Like, I'm actually rewriting the docs for Stacks right now. Let me send you an example, because I looked at the docs and I was like, okay, I think there's a way to make it a little more clear so it's easier to program money.
Thank you for that.
I sent you a link in the private chat. Yeah, pull this up.
Pull this up for you. That's pretty cool, Mike. That's pretty cool. Let's see.
Oh, you're sharing the Comfy UI screen. My bad.
Yeah, I'm bringing up the Lottie Dom.
No.
Here we go. No?
I've been in Stacks for like 2 years and I had no idea what the fuck a smart contract was. People say smart contract, like, because I've never used it. Like, it's one thing to understand, okay, it's a word, but it's another thing to be able to build with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like understanding what it is. Like you can understand what a smart contract is, but not know how to work with it.
You work with it, yeah. So read that.
Okay, so step 9, non-fungible token NFT contract. Think of SIP 9 as the international banking regulation for NFTs on the Stacks blockchain. This contract is like a secure vault and ledger system where each NFT is a unique deed or certificate. So we've got a couple functions here. We got get last token ID. That is the last serial number issued. Get token URI, link to the official certificate. Get owner, and that is who currently holds the deed. And then transfer, safe teller process for moving ownership between accounts. Any wallet, marketplace, or DApp that speaks SIP9 automatically knows how to safely insert and transfer tokens created under this standard. Implement trait NFT trait or NFT trait.NFT trait. Boom, boom, boom. Did you write this?
Yeah, so that's well, I wrote that with the AI. So what I did is I know that crypto dude's smart contracts are some of the best on Stacks.
Right.
So with his help and ChatGPT, you know how like I explained blockchain using Pigeon?
Yes.
I did the same thing on myself, but I used crypto dude's smart contract to help me understand what this thing was actually doing. And so now I understand what a SIP is. This SIP helps every player in the Stacks ecosystem all speak the same language when creating assets and solutions so that they can integrate day one without ever talking to each other. It's gorgeous. So I'm starting to understand now. What's going on?
Is Crypto Dude in here?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't
Yeah,
realize the
he is.
dude came into the house. The squad is in the house tonight. What's up, Crypto Dude? Happy Friday.
Hey! Yeah, I just showed up. You weren't leaving me out. I just literally just came in. Happy
Okay.
Friday. What you guys doing? It looks like you're talking about some. Oh wait, this is
NFT.
the analysis that Blockface threw together, huh?
Yes, it
Trying to
is.
rewrite the clarity docs to be even more clarity.
Have a little clarity with some clarity.
Hey,
That's
exactly.
recursion, the most powerful force on the planet.
Yeah, dude. Happy Friday. So
I
we're
was just
taking a
telling
look
you,
at
Mama, I appreciate your help, crypto dude. Like I'm learning a fuck ton.
Yeah,
over
dude, you're like mentoring like several OGs in this ecosystem right now. How does it feel? Like herding cats.
Just yeah, just trying to play my part. Help people out, trying to pay it forward.
I dig it, dude. My GPU came in today.
Oh
So we're-
my!
Yes, sir. So me and Mike were just talking about this thing called Comfy UI, right? So it's a cloud-based. Let's see. Run Comfy helps you focus on art instead of red errors. So this is like a node. Like you can divvy out your GPU to people that need to want to use it. I was wondering if maybe something crazy like that might be able to help people play the game or run the game, for holding a certain asset or something.
I don't. You're gonna have performance issues there. This would probably be like delegated compute for rendering and something like that. That's probably what my suspicions are. For like helping.
So like an AI,
rendering.
Yes, delegated compute. GPA. Imagine a delegated compute for the Giga Pepe universe holders.
The Giga.
The Giga. The Giga tomato issue. We just ran into it.
The Goo Goo Gaga.
So I've been fucking around with Unreal Engine all day, trying to build us a race level for Cryptonaut.
Shit.
Yeah.
I want to hear about this.
Here, I'll just share my screen. It'll be easier.
Ooh. Oh shit. Get a Cryptonauts demo tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm trying to. So we obviously want multiple game modes, obviously, right? And we're gonna have shooting game modes where it's FPS, free for all and team deathmatch and stuff like that. But not everybody's gonna be like super good at aiming, obviously, and so there's gonna probably be some people that are dominating that, I suspect. And so we need another game mode that is less dependent on aim, more dependent on just timing and jumping and whatnot. So
The fun stuff.
Yes, exactly. Fall Guys is good inspiration for that type of gameplay. It's just a racer with obstacle course, right? You're just jumping around an obstacle course. So it's kind of what I've thrown together here. Created a new map. It's a Shoemaker Crater.
Shoemaker Crater is a real crater, right? Like on the moon.
Yeah, all the places, all the maps in this game are named after real locations on the moon around the Shackleton Ridge crater, which is basically the place where the actual droid Nakamoto 1 treasure chest was landing near the South Pole, right? So obviously this is, not real height map data from the moon. It's just art, subjective, art interpretation of these locations, obviously. But here, I'll just show you really quick what I cooked up.
Look at that. I'm interested. Let me see you traverse it. Let's go, dude. This is dope. I like this game already.
I've got basically 2 teleporters over here. One that's the one where you're going to deposit, deposit some STX to pay to use the teleporter. That's the green one, right? So basically, people walk up to this. They'll get hit with the prompt to deposit or pay their 1 STX to enter the match. Basically, then they'll be able to hit this. It'll teleport them up there. That orange one is just a little dev teleporter, so I don't have to keep freaking trying to test payments. So basically, it teleports you up here. This right here is the glass that will move out of the way, which I forgot I lowered that. Hold on. Let me actually change that really quick.
You've been grinding, dude.
Yeah, this is pretty fun to build, actually. So let me just move that up. So that'll be gated. What I'm going to do is bind that to a smart contract function call, where basically, the game master that's, monitoring the gameplay will have the authority to call, and then that will open the gate, basically. It'll actually disappear this. This is supposed to represent a force field. So that'll disappear, and then it'll count down. It'll go like 3, 2, 1, and then disappear. So everybody kind of gets a little bit of heads up that it's about to happen. So we'll, basically try and race the obstacle course and make it up to there's going to be a trigger up here that basically puts everybody in slow-mo right when you win, and it'll announce the winner. And then after the slow-mo ends, then it'll teleport everybody back down here. So it's a nice tight gameplay loop, basically. Clear winner, clear, basically just a race to get to the top, right? And, the winner takes, we're going to have roughly 24 players in there, hopefully, at a time. And then, the winner will take, everybody will pay 1 STX, winner will take 20 STX. So a chance to 20x your input. But since I changed that, let me go back ahead and get up there really quick.
I'm already imagining knockoff abilities where you just do a little bump and then press a button at the right time and it throws somebody off the map.
See, part of me wants to just leave. I want to give I really love the idea of having the option to use weapons or not use weapons during this. So you can just play the race, just straight up the race, but also make it where you have weapons, and then you start with basically only a couple shots, a couple bullets, and then put some refill crates throughout the map or throughout the a couple different paths, right? And so that way you could try and be strategic as you're running the gauntlet, basically. Oh shit!
Oh no!
Yeah, it's not easy. It's purposely hard. So.
And then you imagine 20 people trying to run across it at the same time.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they all have guns, and then the gun has some type of effect whenever they shoot somebody.
The gun should kill them.
One shot,
and then respawn them back to the. So you can see that there's different color coding. I got green and orange and blue.
Right.
And then red represents the final square, right? So the goal is basically if you fall off a green pad, you won't fall to your death. You'll just hit an invisible barrier that will teleport
That
you back to
teleport you, yeah.
the green checkpoint. Oh fuck! Are you kidding me? Oh my
Dun,
god!
da, 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 da.
Dude, that was so weird.
Let's
It's
go,
like,
dude.
my keyboard is like fucking space bar. My keyboard is like broken. It like half the time doesn't even want to fucking. I'm grinding so hard. My
shit.
keyboard's breaking.
Testing your own game and just like
Something like
grinding. Yes, your weapon from last that one.
I didn't realize it did that. Let's go.
Drops your weapon like that. Look at that.
All right, so let's try this again.
Ooh.
All right, let's try and get past the first set of blocks here. This one always gets me. Oh, don't overjump. Okay.
You got this.
All right.
No, you do.
Yeah, I can feel the pressure. All right.
Stoked.
All right. Now this one is kind of where it gets sketchy because there's a moving pad, obviously.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh shit. That was.
Oh, no. All right. So, there. We'll just go ahead and quit. You get the idea. I'm not gonna make everybody suffer through my terrible.
I know you must have like jumped off of that specific one 20 times by now.
Oh, dude, more than that. Yeah, I actually tested these out a lot, like from pad to pad, to try and get those awkward jumps as much as I possibly could, so that way people will fall off more. So like timing, like this thing has momentum, and if you time your jump too late, you'll obviously jump over. But if you time your jump too early, you'll still like wind up jumping over. Like the timing on it, like you can't. I'm not gonna give away the secret, but let's just put it this way: you don't want to have full momentum, right? So.
Okay. So there's a technique.
So
there's a technique.
Let me actually open the animation sequence so you guys can see kind of what's animating here. Wait. All right, so I'll go ahead and play this. You can see that there's this platform's moving. Like I said, this platform's tilting back and forth. This platform's going up and down to try and block you. All this wall's going up and down to try and block you. This is right here is rotating.
Oh, dude.
I'm gonna speed up the rotation on this because it's kind of easy at the moment. But
it is.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not paying attention, it'll get you. But it's pretty easy to compensate for. I want it to be a little more difficult to compensate for. And then got this little guy here tilting. And then like these weird little back and forwards, not really much movement going on here. I'm going to add like probably things swinging between these. So you got to time your jumps between these, and then like possibly some sort of pendulum things swinging over this. Not sure how to end it really, but these are just a placeholder at the moment that gives you an idea of kind of what's possible. The cool thing will be, you know, the trigger basically when we jump here to end the match. That'll, you know, do a big fat announcement of who won, and then put everybody in a slow mode, and then, you know, for 5 seconds it'll just slow-mo everybody for 5 seconds while it's announcing the winner, and then teleport everybody back to the beginning so we can all do another round to make it as you know quick as possible, so everybody can have a chance to win as much as possible, right? That's the goal. So anyways, I think you get the idea of what I'm cooking.
I think it's fly. I think more game modes. I think seeing you experiment with like some of the like collision physics and like all of that stuff, and then just being experimental by nature to kind of facilitate the fun is what's up. You know, like I can't wait until I can jump in the server with you and then kind of run through and look at things with two different perspectives, and then also be able to contribute. You know, play with Substance Painter, make some skins for different assets. Yeah, and then also like I've been thinking about that ZBrush that you were putting, like we talked about on one of these episodes. I don't know if we covered ZBrush on one of these.
I think we covered it privately. Yeah, ZBrush is super powerful, but it is like very specific for like implementing like high fidelity art assets. But like I think we could probably do a lot with what we have without really needing ZBrush already. I mean, Substance Painter will give us a lot. ZBrush will give us a little more control over the models, but it's also like not very cheap. So
right,
like
whenever we could
by itself,
spin up a mesh for like $10 that is almost accurate as we need it to be from how I've already been designing, and then editing the textures on it to get it to replicate what we need. So
yeah, it's all to me. It's about whether or not it's meeting the art minimum standard, and the functional standards, right? And so I think we can do a lot without having to break the bank on the tooling. Yeah, I'm excited for you to start joining, man. I like, because what like how many parts you got left? What's up with that? Where are you at on the parts?
So I got the screens and the GPU. I need the case and the rest of the case. Yeah.
Case, board, CPU, RAM, hard drive, power
and I
supply.
imagine those might be shipped over the weekend. I know that it was a holiday like this week, so I don't know if that has affected something, but you're seeing the parts come in is
you should be able to track the shipping on them.
Yeah. The thing that it says is shipped, and I don't know whenever they're gonna hit. So they say they're shipped though. So that means coming from California all the way across the U.S. So somewhere in between is where they say.
That's so exciting. Excited for you, bro. Excited for the project. We most definitely need some more artists involved, and you are an artist and on your builder arc. So this is like you're gonna be primed for the cooking. Let's go.
Yes, dude. Like on a new machine that is like primed to be cooked on. So
no, I'm excited. You're gonna have such a performance boost. You're gonna be like, damn, how was I dealing with this other machine?
How was I surviving? Yeah, dude. So it's like it's one of those things. This is like the future. We're building the change, and that's why I did it. Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
Well, so we're gonna play some like Discord games in the Zest Discord for a little bit tonight, and then we might play some Call of Duty. But tomorrow, like I imagine that I'll be building my PC by tomorrow. That's what I feel like. I feel it in my bones that the other 3 or 4 parts that I ordered are bundled together and traveling together. They sent me a picture of the GPU, like a video of them wrapping up the GPU. They're like taking it very seriously. Boom, I like that. Newegg is based. So if you're looking to upgrade, like go check out Newegg. But anyways, this was an awesome episode. We're about the hour and a half mark now. We took a look at what's going on in the ecosystem, talked about TalkTalk, and also talked about got a little demo from Cryptonauts. So that's what's up.
Sorry, somebody in the background here. Sorry, I couldn't respond there.
Oh no, you're good. You're good, dude. Did you have anything else to add? We are wrapping up. I've got to go do Zest game night. We're gonna go play some games for a little bit. Been studying games too. So
BoostX V2.5 though. We got the conditions on the space drops now. You can configure conditions. Make sure your people you're space dropping to have skin in the game with your project, whether or not that's fungible token or non-fungible token, or trying to measure their recent activity with a contract. There's good collaboration opportunities there. So think about how you can leverage that feature to grow the ecosystem, because it's good for measuring skin in the game.
I agree, and I'm gonna be gating some of my space drops that I'm doing using Giga Pepe V2. So if they hold my NFT, they're in the space that I'm doing the space drop. All I have to do is put that into the conditions, grab the contract address, pop it into the conditions, and you set it up to where they have had to interact with the smart contract within a given period of time, and boom, like you're in the game. So I love it. I love the tools that you're building. Tenderly, we haven't heard a lot from you. You got any closing thoughts, final frequencies for the ethos going into the weekend, bud?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My final word to be always tune into DeOrganized Media. Firstly, secondly, um, check out TalkTalk app or the TalkTalk website. Yeah, and connect with everybody you see that tunes into DeOrganized Media as well. So that's a little tip for the whole audience right now.
Little tip for the talk. Let's go.
You beat it. I was literally going to say that exact same.
Dude, it's the wave frequency. I'm telling you, bro. We do that. Bolu, what's going on, man? I know that you're ready to play some games in the Zest Discord. Any final thoughts? Any closing frequencies for the weekend, brother?
Yeah, I would just say everyone should watch out for the Smoke OG collection, and also try to get in the Bitcoin World Discord. There is something massive coming with that, so try not to miss it. Try to be there and be early for the alpha. So yeah, that's all. I hope you all have a great weekend.
Awesome, dude. Coming through loud and clear with that new mic setup too, dude. Solid stuff. Great stuff. Yeah. Watch out for the Smoke OG NFT collection coming very, very soon. And last but not least, Blockface. What we got going on tonight? Any final thoughts? Closing frequencies? Likely grinding in several different places at once. I'll see him in a couple different spaces as well. Pay attention to Talk, and they are also working on. There he is
on the screen.
There he is.
Together Alone, that's right, Together Alone. Have you ever wanted to hang out with other people but just hated being around other people? Well, that's why we created Together Alone. So the next time someone asks you to hang out, say, sure, let's get together. But this time, let's get together separately. Together Alone, let's get together alone.
What are you tripping about, bro?
That's his pitch. You ever heard his pitch before?
Bro, it's everything. Is science, poetry, drama, everything.
I'm so confused. This sounds like some Inception shit. What are we talking about here? What is this Together Alone?
Because we interact through the computer.
Oh, that's what. Okay, gotcha.
I'm by myself right now too.
We're doing Together Alone right now.
Yeah, we're together alone.
I get it now.
You ever heard Mike's pitch? That's funny as shit, dude.
That's decentralization. We're together alone.
That's good, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I could be in the middle of in a field somewhere and be online and still be talking to you guys.
If STX keeps going down, we might be in that field together.
Oh shit! Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it.
It's like I was like, man, it's like, okay, we're raising every day. I wake up and I think, okay, so we decided that we're gonna create 440 million STX. What is that in dollars again? You know what I mean? And every day I'm like, oh no, don't print it now. Wait for a bit. But I get it. It's on its way up.
It shouldn't be all. It shouldn't be all at once, right? That'd be
it's 100 million.
Look, I hope it goes to 25 cents so I can buy more. Let's be honest. I hope it goes to a penny.
I mean, I'm buying stacks at a penny. I'm buying stacks at a penny. I ain't gonna lie. I'm buying a lot of stacks at a penny.
In a lot of ways, when you think about it, if I was going to introduce someone to stacks, it would be at this very moment when the price is so affordable. You know what I'm saying? Like, of all the times in the past 3 years, now is the time.
Things happen for a reason, folks.
Yeah.
We got the tech stack. We even have the minimal barrier to entry for users because price is not. People have problems. Accepting fractions of a whole number as being sufficient enough. So now is a good time for them to actually get whole numbers of stacks. So
Yes, dude. I was buying stacks at 380, dude. I was just DCAing the whole time, man. And it was like a fraction on the opposite side. Like I was getting only a fraction of an STX. And that happened in a month or two. So
things can change very quickly in terms of price. So
yes,
don't measure things strictly on price. If you're measuring the success of a blockchain strictly on price, or any project strictly on price, any investment really, you're not paying attention to the fundamentals. The fundamentals should be value add. Like, are they serving a need? Are they filling? Because there's other things that can affect price, especially when it comes to tradable assets.
tradable assets are. Yeah.
But I want to go to a casino.
Well, this is a good casino to go to.
Crypto Dude, it's time for the Crypto Dude Casino.
Oh, you want to know what we got for casino coming? So we got Stacks Pot coming. We've been cooking on Stacks Pot.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Can we talk about Stacks Pot?
Yeah, sure. So Stack Spot is basically everybody, instead of buying a ticket into a jackpot, right, and the winner being selected, everybody's stacking, and then the winner is getting the yield of everybody's combined stack. So, you can basically and you have equal opportunity. It's not weighted either. So it's basically dependent on how many people are in there is what your probability is. So, in essence, if there's 100 people.
So you're creating a yield casino?
Kind of.
Casino.
Yield casino. I like it.
A yield casino? I like the sound of that too. A yield. I don't know if a yield casino is that what Stacks Pot is? It's a yield casino.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're in essence gonna, if all of us were in the same pot together, say as a 5-person pot, we could all put in, like 1,000 STX or whatever, and then there'd be 5,000 STX stacked, and then the one of us would be selected. We'd all have a 20% chance to get the whatever the total yield is for that 5,000 STX, right? And so it's actually going to be pretty based.
Pretty based. Securing TVL within game, like right. Very.
Yeah. This will be integrated. Yeah, like in a bunch of different ways. It's gonna be exciting.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So like talk about on like over here, over there, and in there. Yeah. Okay. I see it.
What about?
So you'll
we
be able
have
to.
have boost decks. What about booze decks? Where you
Booze
can get
decks.
Booze decks, like
Sorry.
where you're collecting your beer run. Your beer run fund.
Look, I'm trying to generate daily transactions.
transactions.
I'm trying to align with the Stacks roadmap of daily transaction volume. There's always a lineup at the beer store.
Yeah, I got some other things I'll tell you guys in private here after the show. That's
Shit. I'm down
that's
for
kind
that.
of cool.
Yeah, I'm down to talk about it.
I don't want to give away all the goods.
It's okay. We're not live. You can tell us.
Yeah. All right. Well, shit. I just got super bullish on BoostX. Check out the BoostX_app handle on X and give it a follow. Jump into the BoostX Discord to take a look at all of the sneak peeks for Cryptonauts, BoostX, Derupt, all of that. Stay in the know with the BoostX ecosystem in the BoostX Discord. Fire, dude. Fire show tonight, guys. Yeah, I'm bullish on this ecosystem. Happy Friday, guys. Going into the weekend strong. Yeah, I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your weekend. And yeah, stay based. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming through.
Later.
Okay, come on.
Yes, sir. What's up? What's up?
Come on. Happy Friday, guys. I'll catch you on the flip side.
Yeah, happy Friday, everyone.
TGIF.
Happy Saturday.
And And this was another based episode of DeOrganized Nightly, where we get your favorite Giga Brain Astronaut Scholars together, talk about the latest Bitcoin news, world news, alpha, fresh and hot off the presses, you name it, we got it with DeOrganized. Be sure to tune in to the Let's Go Morning Show Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. ET, where we give you the most based updates and a based place to start your day. Go to deorganized.media, guys. Set up your profile today. Get into the know. Go check out the deorganized.media/schedule and stay in the know about all the spaces and podcasts going on in our ecosystem. And yeah, stay blessed. Thanks for coming through and spending some of your most valuable asset, which is your time. We don't have enough of it, and I love spending it with you guys. So have a blessed weekend. Keep loving the room and stay based. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.